Mind to Possess by Nalini Singh. Narrated by Angela Dawe. Copyright 2008 by Nalini Singh. This unabridged audiobook is published by arrangement with Nalini Singh, care of the Night Agency, and was produced in the year 2011 by Tantor Media Incorporated, which holds the copyright thereto. The Forgotten. When the Psi Council proposed, in the year 1969, to instigate the Silence Protocol, a protocol that would wipe all emotion from the Psi, they were faced with a seemingly insurmountable problem: a lack of racial uniformity. Unlike the cold, isolated Psi of today, the Psi then were an integral and entangled part of the fabric of the world. They dreamed, they cried, and they loved. Sometimes, as was only natural, those they loved came from a race other than their own. Psi mated with changelings, married humans, bore children of mixed blood. Predictably, these racially impure Psi were among the most virulent opponents of the Silence Protocol. They understood what drove their brethren to denounce emotion: the fear of vicious insanity, of losing their children to the madness sweeping through their ranks in an inexorable tide. But they also understood that in embracing silence, they would lose everything and everyone they loved. Forever. By the year 1973, the two factions were at an impasse. Negotiations ensued, but neither side was willing to compromise, and the Psi broke in two. The majority chose to remain in the Psi net and give their minds to the emotionless chill of absolute silence. The fate of the minority, some with mixed blood themselves, others with human and changeling mates, is not so clear. Most believe they were eliminated by council assassins. Silence was too important, the Psi race's last hope, to chance disruption by a rebellious few. There is also a rumor that the rebels died in a mass suicide. The final theory states that those long-ago rebels were the first patients of involuntary rehabilitation at the newly christened center, their minds wiped, their personalities destroyed. Since the center's methods were experimental back then, any surviving patients would have come out in a vegetative state. Now, as spring dawns over 100 years later, in the year 2080, there is only one consensus: the rebels were neutralized in the most final way. The Psi Council does not allow dissent.